Do you ever feel like you spend so much time and energy taking care of everyone else, only to collapse in bed at the end of the day completely depleted and exhausted? If you're battling burnout, you're going to want to stay tuned for this episode of the Whole Assistant Show. I'm going to be sharing 2 vital lessons I learned from a stroke I suffered back in 2012. Assistants, if you would like more self-care and productivity strategies geared towards you, please subscribe to my channel and hit the bell to be notified when my weekly videos go live. Today's episode is the second half of a 2-part series on burnout, and specifically my personal story with burnout. If you missed the first part of this series, I suggest you go back and watch it now. In it, I share the juicy details of a stroke I suffered back in 2012. On today's episode, I'm going to share with you 2 vital lessons I learned, among many, but there are 2 vital lessons I learned through my stroke that were really helpful for me moving forward and to avoid burnout for me now. So within a year after my stroke, I lost my job, my marriage, and my home. I moved back in with my parents, and to say I'd hit rock bottom would be an understatement. The first lesson I learned during this period of my life was to trust myself. Trusting ourselves is one of the greatest gifts we can give ourselves. And at that point in my life, I really wasn't tuned in with who I was as a human, and I really didn't know what it meant to take care of myself. But then after the stroke, I didn't have any other choice. I had to take care of me. I couldn't take care of all the things around me. I couldn't try to save my marriage. I couldn't try to take care of my boss or my executive. I had to take care of myself. And in order to take care of myself, I had to trust that I knew what I needed for me. And that was one of the best gifts that I gave myself during that time was learning to trust myself, and also learning to hear that still small inner voice. For me, I call that voice the Holy Spirit. You may call it your gut. Whatever the case, we need to learn to listen to our inner voice and to trust ourselves. The second lesson I learned during this period of my life was to set healthy boundaries with myself and others. So when it comes to setting healthy boundaries with myself, for me, a healthy boundary I've set is that I'm only allowed to speak to myself like I would my best friend. I'm only allowed to be kind to myself. And I can speak the truth in love to myself, but I'm not going to beat myself up anymore. So that is one healthy boundary I've set for myself. When it comes to others, I just try to speak the truth in kindness. So whatever my stance is on a subject, or whatever my truth is, I try to speak that, but from a place of kindness and compassion. Now you know a little bit more about me and my history with burnout, as well as 2 important lessons I walked away with post-stroke. Now I want to hear from you guys. Maybe you've been through something similar. Maybe you've had a traumatic experience in the workplace. Maybe you haven't. Maybe you've just set really healthy boundaries. I want to know about them. So please feel free to email me at annie@wholeassistant.com or leave a comment below. If you want to get started developing your own self-care plan, you can request instant access to my free mini masterclass, 3 Steps to Beautifully Banish Burnout. The link is below this video. To continue this discussion and receive support from your fellow assistants, head on over to facebook.com/groups/wholeassistant and join our assistants-only community. If you like this episode of the Whole Assistant Show, please let me know by hitting the like button below. Also, be sure to subscribe and share this video with your fellow assistants and administrative professionals. And last but not least, if this video has helped you in any way, I want to know about it. So please leave a comment below sharing how.